She smashed the indoor and outdoor collegiate records in the 800 meters and added blazing anchors to record-setting 4x4s from Texas A&M University, Athing Mu.
Okay, you're a fierce competitor.
Yeah.
I think you also might be the only gold medalist that I've ever heard of who has Disney movie songs on your pre-race playlist.
Sure does.
Where did that come from? How does that get you pumped up to go win a gold medal?
I think it's the lyrics. Like you listen to it, and I think when you're listening to a song that actually you understand for yourself, you know, just personal experience and things like that, it just turns into a whole nother experience. And so it's about like lemonade mouth, to be exact.
Yeah. So I need to try that before I go out on a run.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. All right. Athing Mu, everybody.
One magnificent season that will forever leave us wanting Mu. Mu records, Mu wins, Mu smiles. Athing Mu, a generational talent and still a teenager. 600 meters, 800 meters indoors, collegiate records.
The freshman from Texas A&M obliterates the collegiate record.
400 meters, 800 meters outdoors, collegiate record.
Athing Mu, add another click on the resume.
Anchoring the Aggies 4x4 relay team, collegiate records, indoors and out. That's 6 CRs. In the A&M record book, the count is 8, as in 800 University. A true freshman who was truly remarkable. Bowerman finalist, Athing Mu.
I thought when we cut that, we had the 800U thing. We were going to hear you talk about, well, you guys just talk about nonsense. You know, you guys are silly.
Yeah.
It's quite a group that you're there with. Mm-hmm. Okay, Tyra wanted me to ask you, what do you do in your free time?
Watch Netflix, sleep, most importantly.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing. I mean, I clean after the dogs like 18 times a day, but that's really it.
Right, so she's got a German Shepherd. You have dogs?
Yeah.
What kind?
One German Shepherd, one pug.
Who's watching them?
They're at a dog sitter right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not having her fiance train the dog? We should. I'm just saying there's potential there.
They'll be heading there soon.
Okay. Listen, congratulations on what was a memorable season. My goodness. What was the highlight of it for you collegiately?
Yeah. Oh, collegiately. I think it was the 4x4 because it wasn't just about me. It was about the whole group. As you know, the group as a whole. We kind of shifted through like not only who was competing in the race, but like just what we were doing overall and how we were gonna compete as a group. And so breaking the collegiate record outdoor was like insane. I mean, I was running as the anchor and I didn't really think about, breaking the collegiate record. I was just like, okay, let me just finish this race and we'll see how it goes. We'll see the results and things like that. But knowing that we broke the collegiate record was like, it was that moment.
One of the gifts that you and all the finalists have is that you make these sensational performances look easy. There's a gift to it. When is it hard for you?
I think it's for me personally the rounds that kind of, I don't want to say gets to me, but you're running the same thing about three times, when it comes to like U.S. trials or whatever you're doing. I know collegiately you only do two races, but just things like that. It's like, okay, you feel like, for me, you feel like you don't really need to be in that position because it's like, okay, I'm gonna get through the next round, so why am I doing this right here?
Right.
I mean, like, just truthfully, that's how it is. That's literally how it is. It's like, okay,
yeah,
I'm doing the semi, but why am I really doing it?
What am I doing in the peloton with these people?
We're just going through this long process rather than just like running the first round, then running the final round, and things like that. So I think it's just mentally, just like keeping yourself inside the game and make sure you're set and you're ready to go when it comes to whatever round you're doing. When it comes to like U.S. trials, you have to be ready the first round, the semis, and you have to be ready in the finals as well. So just keeping yourself in the game, making sure you know what you're doing, staying humble and ready to go at all times.
After I see you compete and you win, you are all smiles and you act every bit you're 19 or 20 years old, and it's giddy and it's joyful. But when you run, I look and I'm like, that gal means business. So how do you focus yourself up for whether it's those rounds or those finals or whatever it is?
I think the only thing that I've actually thought about is just make sure I basically run for my life the last 100 meters.
Right.
So if I'm running the 800, I'm just making sure that I give it my all the last 100, just put myself in a good position in whatever race I'm doing so I don't have to worry about, trying to fight for the line at the last, 10 or 5 meters, rather just put myself in a good position and get through the line. So we have ourselves set and ready to go.
The 400 is fun because?
It's shorter.
Good.
That's all.
It's awful because?
It's fast.
Okay. How about the 800? We like that because?
It's longer.
So we like it longer.
Yeah.
Okay. And then obviously we know why it's awful because it's, wait, no.
Fast.
It's fast. I'm not sure I follow, but that's okay. So you say you can see yourself in a position where someday we're going to go to a major championship. We're going to try to do both.
Oh, yeah.
That seems ambitious.
I mean, I feel like track and field is changing for
Right.
me, especially our generation. Like, you can do whatever you want. Like, you have in your mind, and it's gonna happen. It's not one of those type of things where it's like, oh, that sounds insane. I cannot do it. Like, you can say like, wow, this is a world record. Let's get it done. So that's how I feel. I'm like, okay, I'm running the 800 meters. This is something that someone has done a couple years ago, but it seems insane, but it's going to be even more insane when you accomplish it. So that's how I'm feeling about things, For all that happened, it wasn't a perfect season.
No. How did the runner-up finish at NCAA Indoor in the 400 impact the rest of the season?
Yeah, I think it was, just being humble. I'm not saying I completely stopped doing that after that race, but I think just, when you're on a pace that's just repetitive, you're doing the same thing in all the races you do and all the competitions that you're in, it's like sometimes I feel like you have the chance of falling off, I guess I would say.
Right.
You're just so used to one thing and you're not ready for that next thing that happens to you or that can happen, I would say. And so I think after that race, I'm like, okay, I know what I have to do. I know how I have to be as well. And I just know what I have to do moving on forward, I know I've been doing a lot of competitions and I've been hitting this and hitting that, doing these records, doing that record, but, everything's a surprise. You're not prepared for anything that happens in your life, so just after that race, I was ready to go. I was ready for everything. I was ready for the wins, the losses. I was just ready to be the best, honestly.
Quick question before we throw it over to the coach, just about confidence, because all of a sudden you're like, well, I know I'm one of the best high school athletes, and now you get into college and you're like, okay, wow, after a few, like, I'm really good here, and now you're in a world stage and we're a gold medal. Like, at what point does the transition come from wow to I belong here?
Yeah, I think just that me getting to college which was in July up until January maybe when we had our first collegiate meet. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm competing, but I just came out here and I ran 2:01 in my first meet. That's kind of insane, but I think it's just personally, to be honest, you kind of have to learn about yourself, grow in confidence with yourself, know what you're doing, why you're doing it, and how it's going, and not being upset about how the results are and things like that. And so I think I kind of realized that the whole season, that's just being a collegiate athlete, my freshman year, just whatever happens, happens. We're gonna run. Coach Henry kind of this thing where it's like, okay, our first meet, we don't know when COVID's going to come again and things like that. So I kind of just took every meet like I'm running my best because I don't know if this is going to be my end and things like that.
Right.
So just knowing what you're doing each round and things like that, and I feel like it kind of plays a role in how you end your season and things like that. Yeah.
Don't waste the day, isn't
Don't
that
waste
right?
the day.
Isn't that what we're
Don't let
supposed to
the day
say?
get
Don't
away.
waste the day. We're going to hear from your coach right now. I'm sure he has flattering things to say, Matt.
Coach Mallard, first of all, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
One thing that we've learned this week is that Athing is very confident. But something else that I learned when I was kind of reading about your relationship with her is that one thing that you've said separates her from the rest is her consistency and her focus, which I think is pretty impressive because she came to you as a 19-year-old and did all these amazing things. At what point did you realize this is something that sets her apart?
Every day in practice. I think if a lot of coaches and teachers out here have special athletes, and I can look at a thing, and I think anyone that's ever witnessed or watched her run, you have to be Stevie Wonder and not be able to see that she has super talent. But she comes to work every single day, and she's consistent at doing it, and she's having fun doing it. I always say this about Athing is that she's a great athlete, but she's more a better person than an athlete. That what really separates her from anyone. So.
Coach, I think you may have lied in saying that she always has fun, because she did mention earlier today that she isn't a huge fan of the 5x5 minute reps.
That's her favorite one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She just taken lightly of talking about her favorite training session, but she comes to train every single day, even the hard training sessions.
One more before I let you go. I was watching an interview between Athing and Otto Bolden, and he was just talking to her about that 49.57. And she said that she didn't do any speed work all year, really, and still ran 49.57. When are you going to, put the speed work in?
Well, I think our training at Texas A&M is speed work.
Okay.
We train 800, 400, 200, 100 hurdles, 400 hurdles, and we all try to do it fast.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's working.
Yeah, well, thank you.
It is. Coach, congratulations. Thanks for being here.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Coach's initials are MM.
Yeah.
And then for you, right now, we have MMM. Just listen.
Hi, I'm Dr. Madeline Manning Mims. I am a four-time Olympian gold and silver medalist. In 1968, at the Olympic Games in Mexico City, I became the first American woman to win a gold medal in the 800-meter race. After all these years of waiting to pass it on to the next Olympic gold medalist from the U.S., my heart is overwhelming, overflowing, and rejoicing with thankfulness as I congratulate this beautiful, true champion in accomplishing this monumental feat. I love you, Athing.
Oh my God, no, you
and
don't.
celebrate your victory, knowing that the best is yet to come for you.
Okay, I gotta get off.
She's an amazing woman.
No, what?
I used to work in Tulsa, and one day I was walking through the park, and she just went running by, and there she is, and I had no idea, and then I learned about it. She's phenomenal. Can you gather yourself for a few other questions?
I gotcha.
Are you? If not, I bet Tyra or Tara will come back up and talk. We got no problem with that, right? Like, you can do that. All right, here we go. You like to sleep. What is the appropriate amount of sleep?
10 hours.
10. Whoa. And then do we nap, yes or no?
Oh yeah, 1,000% for
Totally
about 3 hours.
Give me a kid's movie that scared you. You could pass.
Yeah, I'll pass.
We'll pass.
I haven't heard any scary movies.
On meet days, Coach Henry's sweater vest is?
The Maroon.
Maroon.
A&M.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Okay, so you're the only one here that's not engaged, right?
Oh, yeah, sadly.
Okay, so we're going to do this. So this is a great party game. Kiss, marry, and kill, right? Kiss, marry, kill. So you got
Thank you.
Dion, Jalen, and Grant.
I pass.
You're going to pass? All right.
I
Good.
pass.
Just thought I'd give it a shot. High heels, racing, spikes, or slippers?
High heels. What?
High heels. Good for you.
I know.
Nice. K-pop, yes or no?
No.
No. Good. Okay, of this 4x4 relay team that you speak of, give me the funniest, the smartest, and the psycho.
Funniest, me.
Good.
Psycho, probably Sid. 4 bags for what?
Sure.
And what was the last one?
Smartest.
Smartest. Obviously, Addison.
Oh, okay. So you could name all of them if you want. One last time. I need this. Just smile. Athing Mu. Thank you. Thank you.
The Bowerman 2021 Women's Winner, Athing Mu.
Starts playing really soon. I don't know. Oh yeah, I don't want to. Okay, no, stop it. I literally can't read. Okay. I don't know. I've literally watched the last Bowerman in 2019 when Sha'Carri won on YouTube probably about 3 times, because 1, just me watching it, and then 2, obviously me trying to figure out how I'm gonna be, what we're supposed to do, and things like that. But I don't know. I literally wouldn't have believed that this moment would happen so soon. I think my life kind of flashed before my eyes the past 2 years, I guess I could say, because 2 years ago I was in high school. And I've just done so much, but I'm just thankful for every experience, every meet I've ran, and every person that has come into my life the past 2 years, in high school or collegiately as well. I mean, God has definitely played a huge role in every single thing that has happened, and so I'm just so blessed for that to have happened to me, and for it to just have been gone so smooth for me as well. It doesn't happen this easily for a lot of other people, so I'm blessed. I think is the main thing. Thankful for, of course, my family, my friends, Dominic and Brandon, my besties, making me happy when I feel like I'm not, as beautiful as I am. And, Coach Henry, so many opportunities you've gave to me. I really appreciate it. A lot of athletes didn't have the smooth transition as I have had. So I'm just blessed, and I really appreciate you. Miss Gail, you look amazing. I'm going to give you credit too as well. Like I said, my family, and I don't know, this is literally insane. I haven't comprehended it yet, but I don't know. Thank you. Thank you to every single one of you for voting for me. Thank you for the support I've had this past year. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for really just all that you've done. This is great. This is amazing. I appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, thank you.